hold mouse to scroll it to the left, or if it's a stash, rotate it. Okay. What if we take a silver item? That's a good silver item. But I can't play with Piranha anymore. Poor Bedrock. Hey, hack me. Patch, indeed. A lot of stuff in the hotfix that I was just expecting in the main patch. Happy to see in the hotfix. This kind of wants a bunch of weapons if I'm playing Pet Rock, I think. Let me just take a skill. Rewarded. So rewarded.
Come on in. Let's chat. I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase. Happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
Take the crow's nest.
So, how about this?
There was a new single weapon item introduced, right? Maybe we play that. We are getting a discount too with the ambergris. No, I haven't gotten to play with the Buffsy Shadow yet. We played one Vanessa game so far. It was a Lighthouse game that tried to pivot into Keg, but missed on enchants and crit chance, so we died. Well, looks like we're beating the shark claws.
Talent, you should put it toward nobler use.
Yep, it's above the carpet. Oh yeah, it does get faster, a lot faster with drum. That's true.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff. Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
Okay, I'm not getting baited by Lighthouse again. That was so bad when we tried it before.
Full sail, my boy!
You might prefer Argenta's training. She's amazing. And you've learned all you can from me. See Argenta.
Pretty sad. We saw Angler. Yeah, it plays nice if you get to throw some insect wings on it at silver. It does get pretty fast at diamond, but yeah. It's not really better than Angler until you get it to diamond. And even then, it taking up an extra slot is a pretty big cost. Yeah, I mean, I would say that its cooldown reducing on level up is a benefit. Like, you can get it so that 2 slows is full charging a Lighthouse somewhat commonly.
waste of gunpowder.
Do I want to get the cloak? I think I want to get the cloak.
Ah, fresh roadkill.
Angler are too similar. Well, I think the point is that they're similar. It gives some redundancy to the archetype, right? You're not always going to find the better one, so sometimes you have to settle for the worst one.
The rookery remembers.
Or one of them is giving you a backup plan to not finding the other. Sure. We don't need the XP, but...
Ride that tide!
Thoughts on drill nerf? Probably not a very big deal in the mid game, but probably a pretty big deal for the late game. Which... kind of the opposite of how drill probably should have been changed, but...
My fight isn't with you. But
What
if you
about buffed at
insist-
bronze? A little bit.
See these tusks, right?
You could maybe call it a buff. Pretty buffs look insane, no, it was already good. It was really bad at silver. And now it's like maybe a consideration at silver, and they did nerf it at diamond. I think it just makes the cybersecurity curve better.
I believed in myself and I still lost.
Drop the ceiling a bit, up the floor.
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer.
An awkward spot by releasing expansions without a rotation. We need to keep adding redundancy to general build enablers. I mean, I think that's the idea, though. Like, characters have their archetypes that they want to play, and new cards are to support those archetypes. And there's only so much space on a board, so you're going to build in redundancy. Where you get new archetypes is generally going to be new characters. But the only way to add items to hero pools would be interchangeable pieces for existing archetypes. Interesting regen into pick where he had 0 before. Yeah, I don't know about that. Not sure what the reasoning behind that was. I'm gonna keep the pet rock around. Into the dive weights.
The sparks! They're everywhere!
But yeah, I don't think they're gonna rotate the items. And I think the way that they're designing things, they're designing them so that they don't need to rotate the items. That's like kind of why I call out what they do with like Lighthouse and Anglerfish is intentional. Like, yeah, they fill the same purpose. One of them is a bit better than the other, but they're not identical. The builds that you're able to play with one are a bit different than the builds that you can play with others. They do have their upside and downside. Interesting.
Now this is how you win a war.
You had a chance at some mask and steel. Feel the difference? That's some masking craft.
Yeah, I don't know. I played against Tortuga a couple times yesterday, and it didn't look too crazy, but maybe. I guess I can't really play the Pet Rock. It's insane at gold and busted at diamond. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I have to see it more.
You've just taken the first step toward.
It's definitely crazy when you get it early. That's for sure. But I don't know. Just like joins a class of silver items that are crazy when you get them on like day 2, day 3. Like that alone isn't that exciting.
Diamonds come in small boxes.
Haste your whole board. Isn't your whole board a bunch of trash if you're trying to make Tortuga fast?
Cast aside your death strike.
Oh yes, but it makes friends go faster. Sure, sure.
Use that for the good of all.
Amber worth running here. Doesn't it just consume haste? It's making the dive weights faster.
Your aura guided me to
It seems more relevant.
needed. I'm so
We're gonna play
glad we could
holsters.
Share this experience today.
I don't think I am.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
I don't know. The times that I've lost to Tortuga so far have either been when I'm struggling to get a board together at all, or there was like a day 4 shield enchanted Tortuga that I lost to yesterday, and like that doesn't count. Like, yeah, we'll lose to a day 4 shielded Tortuga. You got me.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
Yeah, it does take a lot more space to haste on start than Holsters does, but I agree. It does seem interesting. Especially on Mac, which is a character that really lacks that fast start.
The Blood Reef brooks no weakness.
Tortuga fills a similar spot to Treb with a much worse activating condition. That's kind of how I read it. It does enchant a lot better than Trebuchet does. Like, that's the big weakness that Trebuchet has to me, is its enchantments are so shit.
The coral's laughing at me.
Try to build you enchant the keg anyway. Yeah, maybe. If go that direction.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal.
Silencer? Silencer at home? Nope.
If you want cheap junk, go see Curio.
This beats Flame Juggler, right? I guess we'll find out.
For my next trick, I'll destroy you.
It's not a constant 40 burn, because we're removing 10% of it every time Katana attacks.
The flame is a fickle lover.
Didn't even fall to half.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Eh. I really hate lifting. We can do better. I think that's better.
You seem lighter. I think you had a breakthrough.
Does Lifesteal counts as a heal? It used to not. When they introduced Mac, they wanted to make Lifesteals heals.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me. You must first defeat your doubt.
It's a nice skill upgrade to get. This can't be anything that I care about. Nice. I might want this.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist, you should know I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. Defeat does not
Cool.
defeat me.
We'll just say Julian won us that fight. He probably did.
I would never debase my wares by haggling. Ugh. You're a smart one for your size.
Still no silencer. Or budget silencer.
Let's take a tyrant's whole kingdom!
Ooh. That's nice on the monkey.
People first, profit 10.
It's minus 1 gold
That doesn't work out
for a
you.
bunch of monkey
Come
value.
back for a refund.
I'm probably keeping this around for a while.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
A system that shows the tooltip of items I name on the screen. Yep, it's a thing that I wrote. Whenever I say a card name,
How about this weather?
pops it up in OBS. It's very nice. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. People seem to like it. What's on current proboscis? It's probably no longer the best shot glasses payoff.
The infernal realm is horrible. Don't make me go back.
That's all that it kind of was before, so... Does seem... It was definitely a pretty big nerf. It's harder to get a good enchant on it, too. Because now you can get deadly, now you can get slow. It's not like... It was like 50-50 to get a damage enchant before. Better than 50-50 to get a damage enchant.
That form bloke can sell the guns. I've got the ammo. Bloke came in.
Inactive should blend into some comp.
Bought heaps of them.
Maybe? I don't know what wants it.
Well, howdy, hero.
Slots into Poppy Field. I could see that if you've got like a heavy Poppy Field.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Inactive makes it good with Cloak. That's true.
Full sail, my boy!
I don't know. It lets you use Cloak for scaling, but there were other good ways to scale it before. It's at least a better Hamlet. Well, so Hamlet is good because of its tags, not its text, but you could maybe use it as a fast core charge on Dually. Maybe. There might be enough slows for that. A spike buckler for katana damage. You could. It's what, 4 damage for 2 gold.
I respect loyalty.
I think I'm upping the... The longer I wait on this, the more chances I have to throw more insect wings on it.
Tightened, tempered, oiled, and tuned.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
You are a child to me, and I will punish you.
Runic Great Axe. It's the slow Great Axe board.
I lost everything long
Get
before
monkeyed.
you were born. This is nothing to me.
And also win the Runic bot 50-50. Yeah. Don't need to upgrade this. Not chocolating here.
Hi, I'm Quixel, Master Merchant or something. I guess I made a sale.
Let's claim that gold.
Even when I don't care. On behalf of the Grand Society of blah blah blah. Bye!
I've got no slows, but I do remove burn. Regen carries.
An endless fire, unquenchable.
Ride that tide!
I do want to fix the crit.
Nah, I won't tell you your weakness. That's for me to
These
sell
do not
your
fix the
enemies.
crit. Wow, that's depressing. Okay, yep.
And now you know. But tell no one.
Thanks, I guess.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. Oh, I understand. Class isn't for everyone.
Balls fix my crit. There we go. Okay, that makes up for the bad skill shot. As long as the second half is average. Yeah, sure. 4 crit for 10 gold. We take that. 'Cause I really don't want to use my level 13 upgrade on the Crow's Nest.
With you, but if you
Want to be
insist,
buffing up the monkey.
My people believe in peace. Boring!
They gave this thing a million text, right? Items have plus heal equal to this item's value. You have plus regen equal to this item's value. They seem to be dying, though. Appears everything is okay.
I can see you're going places, but I'll be chasing you.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly concentrated. Tell everyone you got it here. I think that suits you.
Please get
Buyer's remorse never
one of the
be
silencers.
remorse.
Come on. This is getting silly.
take your time. I'm pretty laid back. If it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to be happy.
Monkey? Nope. Let's fish for bonk.
Don't be a hero. Just
Your
hand
build
it
is
over.
broken, is it? It didn't change, did it? Good. Turns out 200 regen and a board heal buff is kind of nothing. Yeah. They added so much text to it, though.
Tough out here, okay?
Now this is how you win a war!
Improve your ammo items. I don't really want to. It looks cool. Yeah, this is the first time I'm seeing the vendor. Can I right click it? I can. Cool.
Experience is treasure. I will share
Get
mine.
+1 ammo. Oh, is that what it does? If it wasn't a Nufu, I would have gone to it, but
Be its master.
it's a Nufu.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
I know a lot of burn over there. Is it though?
Fight me again. I must repeat the experiment.
Can enchant too. Yeah, but I don't want to random enchant my dive weights. If it gets obsidian, I just can't play them anymore. It's not like the enchants do anything.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. Shall I gift wrap it for you?
I'm not really planning on playing this dive weights forever. That said, if the game
By that, I mean,
does not show me silencer or budget silencer,
Enter purchase leave. Enter purchase leave.
oh my god. Drums from shop day 2, hour 1. Yep, you can get silvers on day 2. So we're getting to 10 anyway. The feather or the haste is really good. Sea Shadow, not budget silencer. Nah, it's too big. Budget silencer is the new silencer thingy. The one that's the reason why I'm trying to play the board. It charges Julian. Game plan at this point. You start hedging for a pivot. No, I'm all in on this Julian. We'll just find the silver items that make the comp work, surely, right? They should not be that hard to find.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Double crit damage on Crow's Nest.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
It's 2 XP. I could cycle the water wheel. That isn't aquatic, right?
Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
CDR anywhere. 8.6 on the Julian. Where's I could sell?
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
A scary looking board. Oh. Or not. Yeah, I guess we're just fine.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo in me.
New scope well on this board. New scope is the reason why I'm trying to play this board. You can use the katana to charge the Julian. Yep, they did the hotfix a few hours ago. Could be an enchanted item that I care about.
Try my best.
No, I'm not giving up Deadly. Not giving up Deadly. No vehicle. We're not going to be playing any tools long term, assuming we find our items. Which, I mean, at this pace, we might just end the game before we find the items, but... who knows?
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
Yes, Freya sells eyes, but I'm far easy. Well, you've made at least one smart choice in your life.
Weapons are friends. Form will upgrade your friends.
We can go for the enchant.
Weapon is happier now.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does.
Multicast Julian.
You might try JJ's shop. Real friendly guy.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
The small item skill is fantastic. Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. It is a bit on the silly side. So they're trying to win into fatigue. Will that be good enough into the Julian? It might be. It's not the largest monkey. Yeah. Nope, not enough.
That was impressive.
Put over Coral and Honing Steel. Is that better? It slows down the dive weights, and slowing down the dive weights slows down the first Julian activation. And I feel like the first Julian activation matters more than getting 2 Julians.
I would never debase my wares by haggling. Whoever said money can't buy class had neither. I think that suits you.
Well, that is what we held that for.
Shall I gift wrap it for you?
Is memory leak bug back? Is it? I don't think it is.
Discounts for peace.
There's a different bug that causes the start of combat delays, but I don't think it's a memory leak. We are just not gonna get silencer. So what? Aquatic, weapon, property, friend, vehicle.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
Full sail, my boys!
I came here to trade, not conquer. But I may reconsider.
I'm not even like... It's not even the silencer that I want. I really want the scope, but... I want to try the new card.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you. See that mountain? That's Poe. He might have what you need.
Would we fit scope? We'd probably go back to playing dive weights instead of the rowboat.
Ride that tide!
Because the rowboat's the temporary one, we upgrade the Julian here.
Don't tell me Ford, you're Smith. That guy is... My work is for the glory of Damascus. So, tell somebody.
81 crit on the katana.
I may be young for a captain.
Julian
but
and our
I've
one
seen
weapon
my share of
truthers.
storms.
Not when I got the clam.
I have faced 82 foes exactly like you. People are a pattern.
Yeah, I think it gets us an extra attack every cycle. Seems worth it. It doesn't matter as much first cycle, but... in general, Katana's the thing that's doing the most.
I have no pride for you to wound.
This gives me a multicast in the middle of my cycle. Well, I guess we just perfect win. That's a bit sad.
My people, my crew, my father. 1,000 voices guide me to victory.
Yeah, and part of it is definitely the patch day effect. People are just playing worse boards because they don't know what's good yet. Did you find a poison mac day 10? Patch day. I think people just like forget what patch day is like after a long patch. They didn't really destroy drill. It's like probably a buff for the first 3 or 4 days, and then it's a nerf until... well, not even really that much of a nerf in the mid game. It's like a... it's a nerf some of the time in the mid game. A lot of the time, it's not going to make too much of a difference. And then it's a big nerf for the really late game boards that we're trying to one-cycle drill. But it's probably like a 20% buff in the early game. Maybe like a 10-15% nerf in the mid game. And then a 50% nerf in the late game. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. Be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, we will play some more. Hope you guys stick around.